Harriet Tubman, circa 1822 March 10, 1913, was an extraordinary African-American abolitionist, humanitarian, and a Union spy during the American Civil War. Born into slavery in Dorchester County, Maryland, she escaped to freedom in 1849 and subsequently became a leading figure in the Underground Railroad, a secret network of routes and safe houses used to help enslaved African Americans escape to free states and Canada. Conductor on the Underground Railroad, early life and escape. Born Araminta Ross, Tubman changed her name to Harriet after her mother. In 1849, fearing that she and her family were about to be sold, she escaped to Philadelphia. Her journey was perilous, involving travel by night and assistance from sympathizers. Return missions. Not content with her own freedom, Tubman made approximately 13 missions back to Maryland over a decade, rescuing around 70 enslaved people, including family and friends. She guided them northward, often to Canada where slavery was prohibited. Methods and tactics. Tubman used various strategies to ensure the safety of those she led. She often carried a revolver for protection and to encourage the fearful. She used spirituals and coded messages to communicate and avoid detection. Nicknamed Moses, her success in leading people to freedom earned her the nickname Moses, likening her to the biblical figure who led the Israelites out of bondage. Bounty and risks. Slaveholders offered a substantial reward for her capture, but she was never caught. The Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 increased the dangers by allowing escaped slaves to be recaptured even in free states. Union spy during the Civil War. Service to the Union Army. With the outbreak of the Civil War in 1861, Tubman saw the Union's cause as aligned with the abolition of slavery. She volunteered for the Union Army, initially serving as a cook and nurse in South Carolina. Intelligence gathering. Recognizing her skills and knowledge of the South, Union officials recruited her to organize a network of spies among the local African American population. She provided critical intelligence on Confederate troop movements and supply lines. Combahee River Raid, June 1863. Tubman became the first woman to lead an armed expedition in the war. She guided Union forces up the Combahee River, avoiding mines and leading to the destruction of Confederate supplies and the liberation of more than 700 enslaved people. This raid significantly disrupted the Confederate economy and military operations in the region. Collaboration with Colonel James Montgomery. Working closely with Montgomery, Tubman helped plan and execute guerrilla activities against Confederate forces. Advocacy for soldiers. She also worked to improve conditions for African American soldiers and advocated for their fair treatment and pay. Later life and legacy. Women's suffrage movement. After the war, Tubman became active in the fight for women's rights, including suffrage. She worked alongside prominent suffragists like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, speaking at events and rallies. Establishment of Home for the Aged. In Auburn, New York, where she settled, Tubman founded the Harriet Tubman Home for the Aged, providing care for elderly African Americans who lacked resources. Struggles for compensation. Despite her significant contributions, Tubman faced financial difficulties. She was denied a regular military pension and had to petition Congress repeatedly before receiving a small nurse's pension in 1899. Death and honors. Tubman died of pneumonia in 1913 at approximately 91 years old. She was buried with semi-military honors at Fort Hill Cemetery in Auburn. Over time, she has been honored with numerous posthumous awards, commemorations, and memorials. Significance and impact. Symbol of courage and freedom. Tubman's life is a testament to resilience and bravery. She risked her life repeatedly to lead others to freedom and played a crucial role in weakening the institution of slavery. Education and inspiration. Her story has been taught widely in schools and depicted in literature and film, inspiring generations to fight against injustice and oppression. Cultural recognition. Harriet Tubman National Historical Park. Established in 2017 in Auburn, it includes her home and the Home for the Aged. Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park. Located in Maryland, it preserves landscapes significant to her early life and work. Currency representation. In 2016, plans were announced to feature Tubman on the front of the U.S. $20 bill, replacing Andrew Jackson. This decision recognized her monumental impact on American history, although as of 2023, the redesign has not yet been issued. Personal attributes and challenges. Physical hardships. As a child, Tubman suffered a severe head injury when an overseer threw a heavy weight at another slave, causing her lifelong health issues, including headaches and narcolepsy. Spiritual beliefs. Tubman was deeply religious, often attributing her visions and guidance to divine intervention. Her faith was a driving force in her life and work. Family life. Tubman was married twice, first to John Tubman, a free black man, and later to Nelson Davis, a Union veteran. She adopted a daughter named Gertie. Legacy in education and media, literature and film. Tubman's life has been the subject of numerous books, biographies, and movies. Notably, the 2019 film Harriet brought her story to a contemporary audience. Harriet Tubman's extraordinary life and legacy continue to resonate. Her courage, tactical acumen, and relentless pursuit of freedom not only altered the course of countless lives, but also left an indelible mark on the nation's history. Her story embodies the fight against oppression and the enduring quest for human dignity. Please share, like, and subscribe around